successful season, but has been kept out of the winner's circle. He is going to try to get there tonight. Joined in the second row by Megan Fuller, trying for her second win of her street stock career.
You know, Matt, and those are just some of the many stories. We've seen some incredible competition, and I think 2018 is the year of our strongest group of female drivers in the history of this division.
And one of those female drivers takes the early lead. Tess Spire on fire, getting a challenge from Suriello. Underneath, trying to cannonball his way under the 33. That is Jason Lafayette. And Nicole Chambrello, kind of a rags and riches season for her. She either has outstanding moments or disappointing ones. She is in fourth. Then we have Megan Fuller next in line. And we have a problem on our first lap as the car is two cars getting together in turn number 4. George Bissett right behind him at car number 39. This could be the final season of George Bissett in a street stock, as the family has a SK Light ready for him to jump into. So we might see that before the 2018 season is over. But right now, our drivers are in double file formation. We are getting ready to resume. And in the spotlight is Tess Spire. She is one of the youngest drivers in the field and probably the most enthusiastic as she gets ready to fire things up. But on the outside, it's Jason Lafayette. And Lafayette, he is able to whisk his way into the lead. A counter move made by Beyer. So Tess, under duress because of the presence of Lafayette. Nicole Chambrello moves into third, and now the yellow comes out again.
Well, it's a tough start and a tough way to get started, Matt. There's no question about it.
Boy, I think it might be a carryover from the last 9 laps of the SK Modifieds, as there was a problem by his side. The second row will be made up of Jeff Gallup and Rowan Pennick. Now remember, Tommy Barrett, the Bandit, was a little off in qualifying today, and we don't know if it was by design or because he was struggling. I would say it was by design, but he will start 6th, and Keith Rocco will start 16th. Well, that will be coming up in a few moments, but right now we get the Dare Stocks up to speed.
Off turn number 4, the green is out. And there is no question about it, this time, Jason Lafayette. He has been a great opener every Friday night this season, and never count out the Beyer family. They're real racers, there's no question about it.
Yeah, and here is Tess. Couldn't wait to be old enough to jump into that race car, and she will have the lead, getting away from Lafayette. So a strong run by Tess Beyer. And Nicole Chambrello in the neighborhood. She is holding off Michael for the time being in the fight for third. Nicole, a pretty popular competitor. She was the most popular driver last year. In 5th is Suriello. Megan Fuller is 6th, 1 notch ahead of Haidar. But it is Tess Beyer leading by the length of a diving board over the number 21 of Lafayette. So a pretty festive first 3 laps for Tess. Chambrello still in the hunt, running in third. And Brandon Michael, you cannot miss that car. The fluorescent number 74, it is stomping along in the top 4. Richard Suriello, one of the most improved drivers since the start of the season, is next. And here comes the Mad Puppy, George Bissett. He is capable of bringing that car to the front. Right now, leading by the length of a tree branch, that is Tess Beyer. And she looks pretty confident as she is able to whiplash her way out of the corner.
They thunder back to the line. They're pretty much single file. They almost snake their way off the turn. Here comes Bissett now as he's coming to the front of the field. Now he's emerged among the top 5 cars. Yamakorta also is coming on strong, and a little further back in the field, Travis Haidar. Usually we find him stronger early in this event.
And Samantha Anderson is doing a good job as she has the nose of that car ahead of Megan Fuller in the 2. So those drivers are duking it out. Armin Cody is on the sideline, and Tess Byer continues to be in the lead, looking for her first ever Stafford victory. In third is Nicole Chambrello. Now the fight heats up for fourth, because Mad Dog Jr. is making a run. George Bissett, as he is close to within a sunflower seed of our 74 car. And Michael is moving in against Nicole Chambrello.
Lapped automobile map. This could be intense down the back straightaway, but somehow they all squeak on by, and they're able to pull it off.
That was Paul Borden, who was the obstacle.
But down into turn number one, and we can see the gap is starting to close up ever so slightly as Jason Lafayette makes his presence known. So Lafayette continues to set a blistering pace and trying to close up the gap, but there's no question about it. Tess Byers has got the lead and is not slowing a bit. Meanwhile, Nicole Chambrello continues to hold off the opposition. Brandon Michael, who's really matured as a driver, he's running for points. And Bissett is currently setting in the top 5 positions here. Halfway down and halfway to go. Down on pit road, it looks like the Paul Borden machine has come to a screeching halt. But they continue to run strong in the second half of this 20-lap event. And now Bissett is closing up the gap ever so slightly on Brandon Michael. And we've got a spin down in turn number 2 and a spin just off from turn number 2. Samantha Anderson goes around and gets it fired back. The Intrepid Fallen Heroes Fund Track Walk Girls Night Out, Friday, July 20th. My dear friend Rosemary loves that night as she comes out, and we want all you ladies to dress in pink. We do a great group photo, and that $10 goes directly to that incredible cause. Back up through the green flag racing, and they are side by side and wheel to wheel. And look out, here comes Nicole. Since she went topsy-turvy, she's been quick as a bunny. Oh! And the 21 machine of Jason Lafayette. Down to the infield, out of harm's way, and we're still under green. Double file racing for the 4th and 5th spot. Bissett now continues to fight off the opposition of Vince Gambacorta, who started way back in the 11th spot and has threaded the needle through traffic with 7 circuits remaining. And it's not over with yet because George Bissett Jr. continues to pick up the pace and is now moving in and closing up the gap on Nicole Chambrello. It's this time, Matt, when they come back to the line, they're getting the high 5 with 5 laps to go.
So there is still plenty of time for someone to catch the 29 at Tess Byer. It is Bissett roaming to the outside of the 16 car as he is trying to make something happen against Nicole, as he will try to scalpel his car underneath the 16. It's not happening. What a pretty good comeback by Vince Gambacorta, as he has infiltrated the top 5. Right behind him is Megan Fuller, but up at the front, Tess Byer, the best race she has ever had during a brief Stafford career. Going to the outside of the 16 of Chambrello is Bissett. He is making the bottom shot move, but he can't get close enough to pull the trigger, and Chambrello hangs on to the number 3 spot.
There's no question about it. They continue to work their magic single file as they thunder. Back to turn number 2, Matt. About the same margin from second on back, pretty much remains the same.
I think Tess Beyer is increasing her lead over Brandon Michael. We are down to the final 2, and Beyer continues to be on fire. The hard trier is expanding her lead against the 74 Michael. Here is Bissett. Another determined effort to take third away from Chambrello, but Nicole will not be rattled. Gambacorta 5th, Fuller 6th, in 7th is Haidar, in 8th is Sorello. But we get ready for the white flag lap. One more time around for Tess Beyer, the most important lap of her racing career, as she is able to screech her way into the second quarter. Michael trying to catch her. He is coming up empty. Bissett is trying to get into third. He is coming up empty against Nicole Chambrello. But the spotlight, Tess Beyer, one of the youngest drivers in the field. And Beyer is going to be able to win it. In second, Michael, Chambrello third, Bissett fourth, Gambacorta 5th, Megan Fuller 6th, Travis Haidar 7th, and 8th, Richard
Tour-type modifieds for a very quick intro, trackside, and then we'll roll right into the feature event. So stay tuned. The best is yet to come. But right now, our attention heads to Victory Lane, and my good buddy John Gates is down there with another happy winner. John, we've had some great racing tonight.
No doubt about it. Tess Beyer getting her safety gear off, taking a quick drink of water. The Lazy Moose Lodge Chevrolet goes to Victory Lane, car number 29. Rookie driver Tess Beyer getting her Napa Victory Lane hat on. Making final adjustments to the hat as she gets ready to exit that number 59 machine. There she is. Give it up for Tess Beyer. She goes to Victory Lane and in a great way, taking that lead right away. Tess, congratulations, man. A great run. It's a congratulations handshake from Brandon. Congratulations, man.
Thank you. Oh, my God. This car was just so fast all day. And I got to admit, when I saw my number on the pole, I was a little nervous. But this car has been fast all year, and I can't thank my brother.
Hey, Joe, I don't know how up to date you've been kept, but the cars will be doing outside intros. And we are not doing the gentlemen start your engines with the Bud Light guy.
Now, Tess, man, you started on the pole. Good deal right there. You had some good competition in the heat.
Oh, yeah, especially when the 21 was next to me on those restarts. He was getting ahead of me on the straightaways, and I was just like, hold my line, I got this. I was a little nervous when the caution came back out. I was like, okay, round 2, here we go. And when I saw him turn behind me, I got a little nervous. I was like, no, not another caution. But this car was just so fast. Nothing was stopping it tonight.
Well, congratulations, Tess Beyer. A big victory tonight in the street stock division. She goes to Victory Lane, coming all the way in from Stratton, Vermont. Tess Beyer, car number 29. Let's talk to our second place finisher, and it is Brandon Michael. He drives the number 74 car. Brandon, not quite a win, but hey, second place, not bad. You had to fight for that one.
Yeah, it was just one of those, survive or die. We're trying to points race now, but we're still trying to get the win. Got to congratulate the Beyer family. They had a real good run. Congratulations to them. We had a good car tonight. We just took our time, and I didn't really want to beat up the tires. We got to where we wanted to be, and she was a little too far ahead for me to catch up to. Again, congratulations to them. I got to thank Chambrello's for running me clean. Everyone else in this division, it's really competitive. Points chase is really tight. But I think we gained a few more tonight, and we'll be back next week to hopefully win it again. But I got to thank everyone that helps out in this car and gets it to the track every week. Berardi Transmissions, Rad Auto Machine for the awesome horsepower, Hoosier Tire, Basement Screen Printing, Route 10 Tire, Ray Navaroli, All Season Small Engine Repair, all the contingency sponsors, Stafford Motor Speedway, my family, my friends, my girlfriend, everyone that comes out and supports me every week. We're here for the long run, so we'll see what it brings in the end of the season.
Fast driver, second place tonight in the street stocks. Congratulations to Brandon Michael. Let's talk to Nicole Chambrello. Nicole, come on over here. Congratulations, the 16 car. Once again, fast tonight, and tonight you get a podium.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have a perfect car, but I can't ask for anything less. I'd just like to thank my sponsors, Superior Finishing, Raceworks, Roboco Tool. Rich Ammon asked for a shout out for straightening out our panels, so thank you. You know, just everyone who helps out and helps us get where we are. My mom, my dad, everybody.
Nicole, man, it was a good run. I tell you what, you had to fight for that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It wasn't an easy race, and like I said, our car wasn't perfect like earlier in the day. And
let's wrap this victory lane up, John.
All right, congratulations, Nicole Chambrello. She goes third place in car number 16 for the street stocks.